tonight is our special guest, who's been here many times, so we should probably just make you an honorary Rosemonter.
Oh my God, so great.
An advocate for creative writing and community service, Joanne Leva is founder and executive director of the Montgomery County Poet Laureate Program. She's organized poetry readings for 100,000 Poets for Change at Head House Square for Earth Day, the Seven Arts Fest on South Street, Theater of the Living Arts, Philadelphia Museum of Art, the Mutter Museum, and World Cafe. Her first book, entitled Eve Would Know, is forthcoming in February 2017. Congratulations. Please welcome Joanne Leva.
Expelled from paradise, Eve accepts her strange fate. A profane game of numbers is maintained by continuous ups and downs and a crash of waves on the shoreline. Picture a dark candlelit restaurant, sitting across from Adam, acting exactly like the woman he wants her to be. Eve whispers to herself, "He's perfect." Trouble in paradise. Eve is attuned to Adam's cruelly self-serving cues. Their relationship is on its last legs. Foreplay becomes non-existent. After-sex cuddling dwindles. Adam makes excuses. He struggles with the grass. Maybe it is greener on the other side. Magnetic lockbox. It takes preparation to turn Adam on. What to wear and iron it or not. The primping and positive tapes. A shower. Who in the room lost their virginity first? Eve whips herself into a frenzy. She would chew off her right arm for him. Her as if, an exact replica of her if only. She recreates. Adam is horny again. Eve wears a negligee. She dances a seductive dance. He experiences love like a cherry on a sundae. Eve pollinates the flower of love. Adjoining gardens. Eve stands in front of a full-length mirror and imagines talking to Adam. She expresses disappointment, then anger, fear, and finally excitement. Their first conversation triggers rejection. Unfinished business from the past has not been resolved. Eve tries hard not to be judgmental. She lets go of her need to answer before Adam is finished. Bickering about pronouns. Eve feels useless. She has no hobbies or interests besides her family. She keeps house, cooks, does the laundry, sets out Adam's clothes every morning. She is lonely now that her children are grown and living on their own. Adam encourages her to take up writing. He hints she seek counseling. Territorial ground rules. Get in here and clean up your side of the room. I'm getting the heck out of here. Clean up your own side of the room, you little prick. Cain picks up one of his clodhoppers to fling at his brother. Then he punches with all of his strength. Eve, who was reading in her study, looks to see her two sons rush in. He's freaking crazy! He attacked me! I swear to God, Mom, one day I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill both of you if you don't knock it off. Eve calls the motor club man to recharge her battery. Nothing to be afraid of. Eve pretends to live the role of a hairdresser. She wears skinny blue jeans, a pale pink smock, and a stack of glittery bracelets that clink together when she polishes her nails, cleans her gun, and cuts apples and cheese. Eve stretches her acting muscles and courts the camera. She sees the playback on the monitor and says, "Yes, I am a beautician." Nudity required. Eve gives herself permission to be phenomenal. She considers low-budget B movies. Adam only agrees to the use of a body double. Eve is concerned about the sacrifice it takes to keep her body looking glorified. The day of reckoning. Eve sees unshaven Adam as a quirkish mirror that reflects her need to let go. Now that Adam is retired, he wants to travel, but Eve is afraid to fly. Adam proposes she get help at the phobia clinic. She refuses. It's a standoff. And this poem has been published in the 50 over 50 by PS Books. Eve strives to become an opera singer. She descends and stabilizes while wading in the Jordan River. Nature wraps itself around woman and bells ring. Eve decides to renew herself by purchasing a ring binder with divider sections. Her dividers are labeled mind, body, and soul. She envisions her life a gigantic puzzle with missing pieces. She constructs a circle with strokes that radiate like brilliant candles, then tries to write a short story. Adam cracks the whip. His pockets are stuffed with bananas. He eats, smokes, and suffers from hemorrhoids. Adam speaks from the lavatory in cliches like, "We are made in the image of God, and trust me," while Eve munches on turnips and dry biscuits, going about her work. She cleans house to music and wiggles in between sofa cushions until she is satisfied. And the winner is Eve at the Academy Awards. One giant step past blame. With the flick of an eyebrow and a dose of grace, there is a kind of holiness. In the air, an innocent breeze through the window. Adam and Eve penetrate the fabric of their skins. As each fig leaf falls, it is followed by the next, and the next, and the next. The paradox. Although Eve was made from his rib, she wants a role of her own. To be a clown balancing spinning plates. Her thirst for independence, a fire pristine. Finally, pulling for the heroine. Eve leaps off the stage. Adam's paralyzed. Eve, quietly, "Is it time?" Adam, looking nervously at the apple. "Not yet." Eve, "Don't be afraid." Adam, "But God said." Shh. Thank you for listening.